My name is Yelen Rodriguez, and this is my 1989 SR20 swapped Nissan PAO. I have owned the PAO for about 2.5 years now. Before the swap, it was a stock automatic with the original MA10 engine, the little 1-liter 50 horsepower monster. It originally was the aqua gray, and at some point in Japan, it was repainted, matches the BMW turquoise green. Being from the late 80s, it does have its little squeaks that make it who it is. The interior has the stock look with an island beach vibe, and being from Miami and Cuban, the beach Caribbean feel is something that I love because the PAO emits that energy. The PAO came with manual windows, but being small and reaching over to roll down the passenger window became a bit of a hassle. I came up with an idea to change that into power windows without taking away from the original look. So we were able to keep the original handles using a handle switch with modified Nissan Figaro, window arms and motors. Then came the part of, now where do I hide this button for the passenger side window? The ashtray. I don't smoke and there was no real use in it other than to store some loose change. So we used the ashtray to hide the converted passenger side window switch, allowing me easier access to that window. The RPM gauge was another modified project I came up with. Wanting to keep that retro look, I found a Japanese kitchen timer. The timer was swapped with a PM gauge and finished it up by painting it to match the color of the car. The stereo system has been upgraded. I wanted something subtle with a little boom boom. Everything is mounted behind the passenger rear seat with a PAO 8-inch sub, custom 6-inch Kenwood front speakers, and 6.5-inch in the back, powered by a compact Substream amp. The car came with Techniques coilovers made from a VW, but they bolt up to the PAO. The wheels are 15-inch BBS RS style wrapped with 195/50 Nexen tires, and the fuel tank came from a Nissan Figaro. The brakes were upgraded from the Donor NX2000. The 8022VF caliper uses a 10.5-inch rotor that will automatically fit under the stock 14-inch wheel. This is a great upgrade for the PAO. The PAO uses an all-in-one knuckle caliber assembly, and the NX knuckle had to be swapped over. Braided brake lines were used from a Nissan Skyline. Swap took about 7 months from start to finish. Originally, I wanted the car to stay automatic. I never drove a manual before, and the idea was never in my mind. The engine was pulled and the SR was test fitted with the automatic transmission was too big. We converted the car to a manual. The PAO engine bay almost actually looks as if it came from the factory with the SR20DE. The engine is from a 1996 Nissan Primera, rated at 150 horsepower. The PAO is a smaller car, so there was a lot of trimming of parts to make things fit and work. The engine has been modified with lightweight pulleys, custom intake, and an exhaust header that goes into a custom 2.5-inch exhaust system. The cooling system has a 3-row Honda Civic radiator that was modified to use the Dash 16 fittings. All in all, the PAO is now a mutt, or we can say a Frankenstein build.